Thank you. I would like to thank the National Academy of Science of the United States for hosting this event, but as well to thank Jimenez for being such a good partner for the scientists working in water. In this occasion, and I think we can say, well, I still feel part of this network of Llanas. I think that we can say that we are putting a lot of themes in the agenda of the discussions on science and water. We started first by talking about the situation of the water in the Americas. Then, thanks to Catherine's efforts, uh, the book on urban water was launched, which has been a big success, and it has been recognized by almost a lot of colleagues here in Europe. And now we are starting a new adventure, which is on water quality. Water quality, it's a subject which I know most of the people in there are experts, so I don't need to preach to you, I don't need to tell you that this is the main challenge that we will be facing. And I would like to ask for your help to put this theme in the agenda, not of the science, but the agenda of politicians. I really, I really believe that they are now aware this is an important subject, but I'm also convinced that they cannot still understand all the dimensions of this water quality theme. The water quality aspects, and when I was working in the academia and I was working more from the engineering field, it was clear to me that it was about measuring pollution, treating wastewater, treating drinking water. But little by little, being working in the field of the water management, I understood that water quality goes beyond measuring pollutants, defining risk, and treating and removing pollutants, because we can now know that even when all these infrastructure are put in place, still we can see pollution problems, because wastewater treatment plants are not able to treat everything for drinking purpose or for wastewater purposes, but as well because we are discharging a lot of pollutants to the environment, directly to water, sometimes to the earth or to the soil, and from soil and from the earth, pollutants are transported into water. This is, I think, the dimension you will be dealing to or trying to cover in this new adventure that the Llanas and all these academies of science of America are starting. And we need to put this idea not only on the policymakers that are working on water, but the policymakers that are working on the development of economy, on the many other issues, because it's not only about cleaning the environment, it's about not producing pollutants that are impacting the environment. And precisely that is one thing that we are doing in UNESCO. We are now addressing our 8th phase, which is entitled Water Security Responses to the Global, Local, and Regional Challenges. And under this theme, we have one of our themes is dealing with is theme 3, water quantity and quality. But I hope that from this meeting you will be able, or you will contribute to a task that has started some years ago, in which we are trying to define which are the water quality challenges for different regions. We have already done that for Asia. We have still to do it for Africa. We are starting to do it now with you for the Americas. and we need to do it with Europe, for Europe. After that, we will like to have a global network of scientists setting the agenda for scientific research, but also for many other aspects. I would like, before closing, I would like to ask, I only see part of the people in there, but I would like to ask to raise your hand, those people that are acquainted to the International Hydrological Program, that know more or less what these programs means for researchers in their daily life. So how many of you know what this program is about? Well, I was expecting more or less that result, because when I was also in the academia many years ago, I didn't know what this program was about. But this program is the program that is setting international agendas on research and defining the things that will be receiving support from the different communities, such as the European Union and many other things. So it's important. Somehow I used to feel very far this program for the scientific research, but later I understood that it has a lot of impacts on our daily life. Just to give you an example, the term water security, which I'm sure you have used in many, maybe in your speeches, is a term that was crafted by this program, and it took a lot of discussions among experts to define first what we wanted to do, and then this term water security that now is being infiltrated in the Sustainable Development Agenda, in many of the water research agendas, because it's a way in which researchers convey a message to policymakers that is important to protect water. So maybe these are things, this is an example of intangible things that UNESCO produced that has an impact in the daily life that you are doing. To finalize, I would like to propose an idea that I'm sure that the Catherine and all the colleagues would like, is that I hope this effort will end with the production of a book. We can produce a book. Catherine knows that this is a lot of excitement and a lot of work to be done. But maybe this time we could, if we plan it in a proper way, it's something that could be published not only as UNESCO, but we could do it also through the Cambridge Press. Thank you, and have a nice rest of the afternoon, and hope to hear you from your conclusions soon. Okay? Bye, Henry.